Oh no. Twitch chat. Ralphception. Oh, can you guys actually? Howdy, everyone. How's it going today? Moth, I am glad to see you. Glad you're still awake. Howdy, lovely bear. How are you today? It has been a minute. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you. My hair is unkempt and I'm mildly wet. Glad to hear you're doing well, lovely bear. I will now elaborate after a nice long awkward pause. It's snowing out. I just had to wrestle the husky to let me dry him off. And he's all excited. No, I am not a snow fan. I am not pleased that it is snowing because I work outside. And it do be getting cold. And wet. And windy. And very unpleasant. Also, they called for like 3 inches and we're like well past 3 inches at this point. But yeah, like, from Georgia, I don't see it much. Yeah, you can avoid it. Although, didn't y'all just get a snowstorm not too long ago? I feel like y'all just had like a snowstorm. I hope there's sound happening. Because I just realized I'm not hearing anything. Please, game? I can have sound? Well, the VU meters are doing a thing, so... Cute seeing my dogs in it. Yeah. Like, to be fair, I'm happy that he's excited. While I was standing there having my pre-stream cigarette, I kept grabbing a little bit off of the furniture and kind of like throwing it at him when he wasn't looking. And he'd look around confused because he's dumb. And it was adorable. Well, I can't hear game. So many things. I don't think the game's doing too much right now. It was very low. Which, by the way, Saturday, I took my time. I went all of my machines, my consoles, everything. I updated everything. I was like, you know what? Let me give myself the best chance for things being smooth. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to... all the Windows updates, all the program updates. Doggy being in the back is nice. Love dog content. Yeah, when I'm in full screen, you can see him in both chairs. Either whether he's sleeping on the couch or the recliner. Which is nice. But yeah, I went through Saturday and like updated everything. I fire up my gaming PC to like set up, and I get a big old flash on the screen. Windows update, would you like to restart now? No, I would have liked to have restarted Saturday when I did all this. God damn it, Windows. This is why I'm switching to Linux. It doesn't matter, I set it for later. I'll do it after stream. But I'm kind of just like looking around. Not you too. So to be fair, I do not want Windows 11. There are a bunch of things I do not want about Windows 11. Recall, the AI Copilot bullshit. I don't want AI. I'm an adult. I know how to use a computer. I know what a file structure is. I don't need AI to help me. I would rather look for real information rather than a computer going, I think it's this. I don't like AI. And Windows is riding that trend hard as fuck right now. So, we ain't doing that. Absolutely the fuck not. So I'll be switching to, because they're end of lifing Windows 10 in October, I believe. I'll be switching all my computers to Linux. Break looks good on you. You look refreshed. I know you said you were going through it, and I completely understand. It just seems more refreshed. Yes, October. Yeah. Like I said, I went through a pretty bad patch there. Hudson bit me. We had a disagreement, and he caught me pretty good. Like, it's... There we go. Like, my hand is still a little beat up from it. Like, and it's over a month later. And for about 2 weeks, I didn't have full mobility still. Like, in my hand. Like, the where he got me and the bruising and all, I just couldn't bend my fingers all that well. Bled through several bandages. Like, it doesn't look as bad now, but, like, it's bad if I bandage something. I'm one of those people where it's just like, it'll stop bleeding soon. It'll be fine. Yeah, like, you can tell by looking at it, like, it's still not great. Like, look at the discoloration on it. Not the ink stain on my thumb, but, like, even, like, he got me on both sides of these fingers. He got me up the top knuckle on both fingers. Back of my hand, back of my thumb. Like, he got me real good. And that upset me. Of course, it felt like a betrayal. Then just, the holidays are not a good time for me and all that. And it all just kind of confounded all at once. Now, that being said, and we'll get moving on the game in a moment, I did do constructive stuff. I built a pantry. Like, I bought one of them kits of, like, furniture and put together a pantry. So now I have a pantry for my kitchen. Unfortunately, the R had to be relocated. I also set up, you can't really see it, but I have, like, a little coffee espresso bar back there now. I've been cooking. I fixed my toilet. I got a real, like, bed frame. I have, like, a headboard and shit now. Stuff, but there's still animals and shit happen, so I'm glad you're back. Sometimes you gotta hit your base and now it'll back up. Yeah. So the thing about Hudson is he has a tragic backstory. Tragic and trauma. He's also very stupid. I'm pretty sure he's poking himself in the eye. For the first year of his life, he was pretty much forced to live in a cage and had a broken hip at one point. That's why he sits all goofy. Yeah. Here, we can... Yeah, he like, spent the first year of his life, like, living in a cage, and the people weren't very good to him, and he was very food insecure. And we've been able, over the last, like, 2 years, to, like, get a lot of that habit out of him. But he still gets anxious, and when he gets anxious, he responds with aggression. And, I'm not the most patient person in the world, at times. Especially when I'm stressed or anxious. And I just was trying to be a little too forceful with him, and, you know, it went wrong. I don't necessarily blame him, but in the same vein, he can't be biting me. And there were a lot of hard thought about, like, his future. Not to get too dark about it. Because if he's going to act that way, it's like, how safe is he to have it in the house, you know? For now, he's still here, but We'll see. Let's start playing a video game. Because that's a sad thing to think about. I would like to play this one. This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. Also, coming back, I wanted to do something a little more low impact. So we're doing this. Once upon a time in New York City, there lived a community of fairy tale characters known as Fabletown. The Fables who lived there arrived hundreds of years ago. They were exiled from their homelands. Through the use of magic spells called glamour, they have protected their secret community from the mundane world. Sheriff Bigsby Wolf protects...
105 today again if you missed it. Record for the date.
Some aggression and it's hard. My dog does the same.
That humidity looks low, but remember, the hotter the air is, the more moisture.
I don't see subtitles. I would like subtitles. You lie to me, game. More warning and not actually hurting. Some dogs, I'm glad he's still here. Or sad stuff. Yeah, like, I don't... As a rule, I generally don't mind talking about sad stuff. But I also understand it kind of brings the mood down. Because I also think that, like, it's kind of an important life thing. You should talk about it and be open about it. Ignoring it does nothing. You know. You're on your last fucking leg, asshole. He actually, is kind of on my shit list today. Because last night he tried to take a piece of cheese out of my hand when I was turning to do something while making dinner. It was still wrapped in plastic. But that annoyed me, and then this morning he got that, like, aggressive, like, kind of low head thing. Of course, he found a cigarette butt in the yard and wouldn't give it up. And the worst part is it wasn't one of mine because it still had a filter on it. Yeah.
Mr. Toad? Oh, shit.
I don't think his glamour's working too well.
I know I don't look human. It's a problem, I get it. I'll just
we're gonna right away address that,
just a second to see what kind of damage this drunk shit is doing.
I don't see
break,
a reason not to
I'll
be
get me glamour
vulnerable.
first thing in the morning. Cross my arm. No need to kick up a fuss.
No, I'm done.
I'm looking at a 3-foot toad in a sweater. That's a problem. If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
Dude, the
You
farm
can't
sounds
send me
sinister
up
as
to
shit.
those animals. You know what I mean? Go see a witch. Get a glamour. Bigby, they're bleeding me dry, mate. The quality of the spell goes down, but the rates keep climbing up. Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in glamour?
The cost of glamours is too damn high.
Then get it fixed. It's not complicated, Toad. Whatever it costs, it's worth it. You don't want me catching you out of glamour again. Fucking hell! See? This is what I told you about, Sheriff. You're just gonna stand there? Do something, Bigby. Before
I mean, I'm a cop, so
completely
probably
tears
standing
up
here is
the
the most
place.
I can do.
Oh, thanks for that, Bigby.
I felt like that time period was real short. I didn't even get a chance to read those.
This is the last straw, Bigby. He has to go. Fine. I'm heading up.
Actually, that's the wrong
Get
answer. It should have
your
been,
glamour.
why is he so pissed?
Furry prick job shite. Tell me how to spend my money.
Dad, the lights are shaking again.
What did I say?
Aw.
You want a big bad wolf to take you away?
Jesus
No.
Christ, don't use other people as a threat.
Then get the fuck back inside.
I feel like...
Oh, I fucking am, you hear me? Hey, look at
I
me.
feel like my hair length is about right for that. Maybe a little short. But I could never get that center part right. I'm a side part man all day.
Take a look. Take a good look.
I've actually been like
Know who I am now?
really.
Look at me.
No, we're kicking in a door. You give me the option to kick in a door, we're gonna kick it in. I've actually been meaning to like get a haircut again, which means there'll be another 3 months before I
Whoa,
go.
whoa, hey, hey!
You've got something on your face.
Fuck are you talking about, you stupid? I'll fucking kill you.
All right, what's going on?
Stop being a bitch and come on.
Howdy, Griff. How are you doing today?
What are you gonna fucking do, huh? Get the fuck out of the way before you get the axe.
Hold on, this is your last warning is a threat.
Woody, this is your last warning. If you keep on like this, I won't have any choice but to put you down.
Put me down? You got a shit fucking memory, Wolf. That's not how it went last time.
This isn't last time.
Oh shit, there's quick time events.
You gotta calm down.
We're going over to the stove. I didn't expect to have to do 2 actions.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, she's ready. Okay, cool. They're real generous with what counts. Where'd the lady? Oh, there she is. This looks like every, like, these 2 dudes are like every guy you see in a hipster bar.
Please make this a fucking challenge.
Been working with my job as a mail carrier. How are you liking it? I remember you telling me you were about to start. How's it, like, how is adapting to a new job been going? Can I not get hit in the face? That seems a bit excessive. Q? Chop his head off. Plunge it into his skull, like the end of Creep. Also had a wolf in
get
it,
out of here.
like
Look,
the wolf mask.
I'm not leaving until I get
Mr.
what's
Peach?
mine.
You're not
Peachy?
getting shit, bitch.
Anybody watch that new
Put you in the ground.
the new Creep
Shut
show
up.
on I think it's Amazon.
Oh, fucking
Creep
shit.
tapes or whatever the hell it is.
You broke my jaw, you bastard.
I haven't gotten around to it yet. It looks good though. Or rather, I liked the movies. I don't really know much about the show.
What the hell is going on? What happened?
A little misunderstanding that turned into a real shit show. Don't worry, you saw the best bits.
There's more where that came from, girly.
Knock it off.
How you good?
Look, this
Long,
is just
tricky
the start
days,
of a
but some
shitty
are
night
easier
for
than
me.
others.
I just need
I
the
mean,
money
yeah,
he
that's-
owes me, then I can go.
Are you
I mean,
all
that's
right?
work.
I'm hunky-dory.
Like,
Thanks for asking.
but how are you liking it? That's the important bit.
What's your name?
Whatever you'd like it to be, handsome.
Don't make this more difficult than it has to be.
Sorry, Sheriff.
I like her little
Wouldn't want to add
neckerchief
any
thing.
difficulty to your night.
Why was he hitting you?
And tube top. Oh,
He asked me if I recognized him, knew who he was. I said I didn't. He started beating on me. Then you
Do you
showed
even
up,
know
started
who I
beating on
am?
him. That about cover it, hun?
I'm the woodsman, you whore. I saved Little Red Riding Hood from this monster. I cut this fucker open and filled his belly full of stones and threw him in the fucking river. That's who the fuck I am, you stupid bitch!
Would you excuse me for a moment?
By all means.
Come on!
I'm glad I picked that one. That's a better line. So I don't really know the, like, Fable universe at all. Like, I never read Fables. The comic Fable. Not. Like, Fable's the genre of fiction. Love the job. They give me a lot of hours. And my supervisor's a nice.
Yeah.
It's also like it's a mail carrier
Give me a
job, so
second.
like, from what I understand,
Oh,
it's
no,
a pretty
by
decent
all
gig.
means. Take your time. Make yourself comfortable.
Sorry about the car. We ended up going out the window. Couldn't be avoided.
I can't be mad at you. I called you, and you come to help. I can't be mad. But even when you help, things
yeah, I
end
never-
up more fucked than they started. Well, at least you're not fucking dead.
Like, I'm pretty sure the Fable comics are like done too. Like, I think they've like completed their story and like actually finished.
I know you're fucking in there. Come on out, you fucking dog. I'll put you out of your misery. You fucking mongrel. You ignorant fuck. Come on out.
Damn, how long is this fucking QuickTime event? God damn. Okay. New Book of Fables unlocks. I mean, Cobra's in theaters. We could go do that instead of whatever the hell this is. It's real active for a dude with an axe in his skull.
What are you doing?
I'm just getting what he owes me. You all right back there? I mean, your eyes and the teeth? You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Just for comedic effect.
Great.
The guy's got an axe in his brain. He's not feeling that.
It's more from me. He'll be fine.
I'll kill you, you fucking bitch.
Let me help you.
Hey,
Having
go
a
ahead.
bad day.
That makes two of us.
You know.
I guess it's a good thing fables are hard to kill.
Suppose it is.
Mongoose. Instead of Cobra. Does anybody even know the fucking movie Cobra anymore? Is that just a thing lost to time?
Just come on.
This is going to be one of those games that's going to make me want to smoke a cigarette way too often. God damn it.
Here.
Thanks.
Who do you work for, really?
These lips are sealed. Sorry.
I have no idea who she's supposed to be.
Hey, you like my ribbon?
Beautiful.
Why'd she look
Thank
upset
you.
at that? The faces in Telltale games have always been a little, like, hard to read, I guess.
Feel like we've met before.
Well, she knows what fables are, so, like,
probably
she
have.
might be one.
We all sort of knew each other at one point or another. But things change, I guess.
I guess.
I can't tell what's on her ring. It looks like a crest of some variety. Totally.
Stop. We don't have to make any more of a thing out of it than it already is.
It's not just about you. I can't have him running around the city in the state he's in.
Good, 'cause I was just starting to worry it was all about me.
That's not what I mean.
Also, poor Pixel is
How
missing.
much was it he owed you?
100.
I'm guessing it'd be bad for you to show up empty-handed.
Can you imagine a fairy tale pimp?
I'll be fine.
Just
Let's see, I've got, it's 20,
always good when the sheriff pays for a prostitute.
58. It's all I got. It'll help, right? Take it.
It's okay. I'll be fine. You've done enough, really.
Just take the money, okay?
You got me out of a bad situation back there. Thanks.
I'm still gonna need a statement.
I have to go drop off what I have.
Meet me back
With her
at my
hair and
office,
face, she kind of
It's a
reminds me of
little late for an
Elizabeth
office visit,
from
Sharon. I'll
Bioshock.
swing by your apartment.
Like the haircut,
where I-
and
You live
like
in
the way her
smallest
face
apartment
looks.
in the Woodlands. Everyone knows that.
Good to know.
You should get cleaned up. You look like shit. And I don't use that term lightly. Some of these look pretty bad.
Wow. Tell me what you really think.
Hey. I need to tell you something.
It's like all of the dialogue is just a little too spaced out.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Oh, that's sweet.
I'll see you around.
Like I feel like all of the dialogue is a bit. There's a bit too much hang time in between everything. Also, I've barely sat at my desk for like the last month, and I forgot how this Sarah feels. Damn, motherfucker smoking Lucky Strikes? I got worried that was the end of this chapter. I was about to say, was this motherfucker only like 15 minutes? I love the color scheme they have going on, though. Like, the color scheme is really good for this. The, like, blues and pinks and, like the kind of, like, burnt oranges all kind of working together. I know I'm literally just pointing out things in front of me, but still. Episode 1, Faith. Am I video gaming again? I am. Can I leave? Time late.
Yeah, I guess Shoes by Cinderella would have been too obvious.
Wait, what did the one on the other side of the street say? Please don't. Okay, good. There's a fucking run. Alright, well, we're gonna walk past all of this for the moment. Or we're not, I guess. Fuck me.
Luxury apartments. Wish they wouldn't advertise that.
So, who do we think is going to be the character I fucking hate in this? Like Ben from The Walking Dead. Stay off grass.
Sometimes be a disciplinarian.
Okay, I can guesstimate he means Snow White. What the fuck's that?
There's no walking on the grass. Snow White's orders. She made a sign and everything.
I'll be sure to send her an apology.
You know, how are you? Oh.
Hello, Bigby.
Asked and answered.
I wasn't expecting anyone.
Those are not walk on.
I know this looks a little odd.
Those are not walk on grass shoes.
Is there some sort of curfew I don't know about? What's with a third degree? Damn it, I'm late. Please, Bigby. Promise me you won't tell Beast you saw me.
Is Beauty cheating on
He
Beast?
worries too much as it is, and it would just make my life a lot easier.
I'm
Look,
staying out of it.
Whatever it is, it's between you and Beast. I'm staying out of it.
don't have time to go into it right now. I'll explain it all to you later. I will, but I have to go. It's not what you might be thinking.
I think you're screwing around on Beast. Would what they do be considered bestiality? Or would she be like a furry? He's the Sheriff of Nottingham. What the hell does his nameplate say?
Flycatcher needs to dust this guy. Hey, you wink?
Oh, he's snoring, so... Grimble.
Probably for the best.
Like... I'm just thinking about it now.
Since I got any mail.
The overlap between, like, fairy tales and Batman villains
7th day in a row.
is way more than you think it would be. Let's touch the suit of armor. Okay. Woodland Directory. Office management, base, Mr. and Mrs. Security office. Can I just look at a thing, like, unrestricted for a minute, please, game? Please?
Damn thing fell off again.
Damn. They didn't even make him a real one. He's got some tape with shit written on it.
How much longer is this gonna go on?
Okay, the elevator button seems like where I have to go. So we'll go that way because apparently I've run out of other things to do.
Bigby, hey, wait up. Have you seen my wife? Have you seen Beauty?
I haven't seen her.
Nope. Haven't seen her.
Oh, okay. Sorry to bother you. Damn it. Something's going on.
Definitely didn't see her slink out of the front gate and hide behind a tree before that. You know. Definitely not. Definitely not anything nefarious. You know. Oh, great. Looks like loop deck crashed.
Damn. Should have cracked a window.
That's a fun thing I have to deal with now. For some reason, the loop deck keeps, like, crashing on me, and I don't know why. Alright, what are we looking at? Refrigerator.
Why do I even own this? Should have got a smaller one.
Huff and Puff? What's Huff and Puff? Is it pork? I hope it's pork. Dude, defrost your freezer. Howdy, August. How are you doing today? How have you been? Bro's got a hot plate. Not even a real, stove. You know, that definitely isn't just also how I live, but...
Bluebeard's file.
Bluebeard the pirate?
Never trusted this guy.
Let's look at some old Chinese
I don't
food.
even remember ordering that. Probably a bad sign.
Who the fuck is Colin?
Oh, not again.
I'm sorry, is it giving me the option to use Colin? That's fucked up, game.
At least this still works.
Does it?
Should help.
Alright, well, let's use Colin, I guess.
Oh, hey, Big B. I'm in your chair, huh?
Doing good so far, laying in bed and relaxing. Hold on. There's only the
Only
one.
got the one. So
I'm
yeah,
planning out a bit of a PC case surgery to fit my GPU better. I used to watch a Ralph stream again. Well, it's nice to have you in here. How have you been? I reckon you got a new GPU, that's why, but like you have like you
Got a
want like the
smoke?
super small form factor ones, right? I feel like you do, but I don't remember. Well, didn't think I'd see a pig smoking a cigarette today.
Thanks. Couple thousand more of these, we'll be even on that house you owe me.
this has gotta stop. You can't keep sneaking off the farm like this.
The fresh air and sunshine pitch they sell you on is bullshit. I didn't escape out of the homelands to end up in some prison, okay? Don't send me back there, Big B. You don't know what it's like, okay? You haven't been there.
Don't be a pain in the ass. I'll tell you what I told Toad.
And what's that?
Get a glamour, or go up to the farm. It's not complicated, Colin.
Lectured by the big bad wolf. He must have loved that. That for me?
I don't know who
Nope.
the toad is.
The house didn't blow itself down, Bigby. That's all I'm saying. Do with that what you will. Now, I'm not saying it's reason enough for me to have definitely been offered a drink, but
Currently use a mess room.
it would have
D.
helped ease
Thanks.
some of the pain you once caused me, yes?
We'll move
It
back to my
also would have
smaller
shown
one.
everyone how different you are now.
A few millimeters. What
If that was
What
all you were
graphics
saying,
card
I'd
did
be
you end
able
up
to
getting?
Get some rest.
I take it all back.
Because I feel like graphics
This
cards are like
is why
unreasonably
everyone hates
large
you.
now.
So, everyone hates me.
Nah, I'm just giving you shit.
I'm doing my best here.
Clearly that is not true. What with the selfishness with the bourbon.
Sorry to hear that,
But,
Killbot.
No, hate's the wrong word. They fear
Like,
you more than anything. You ate a lot of people back in your day.
What do?
I thought we were all supposed to have a fresh start here. I can't change the
Hopefully it
past.
gets better for you.
Well, you can't change people's memories either. Look, I'm not saying it's fair, but it's real. People are scared of you.
They should be.
I mean, look at your hands.
Ended up getting a Sapphire RX 7800 XT.
Who'd
Couldn't
you
find
get
a
in a fight with?
4070 in stock
A
anywhere.
fable, right? I'm sure you're not going around punching Mondays.
I was doing my job, believe it or
I
not.
Your job is to beat the shit out of
I
fables.
kind of don't want to buy NVIDIA
Sometimes
cards
I take 'em to
anymore.
the farm.
Like, granted, my main gaming computer,
Fuck
the one we're
you.
playing this on, it's gonna fix itself in March. Well, good to hear.
You think my job
You
is
know.
easy? You try keeping a bunch
Just
of
gotta,
fables from
you know,
killing
stick
each
in
other.
there then.
How do you think this all works?
I don't know. How?
By being big.
I don't like the
and
idea that
being
NVIDIA
bad.
keeps going.
By being
We're not a
big,
graphics
being
card company.
bad.
We're a this company.
Don't say
We're a
that shit in
crypto
front of
company. We're an
people. It's
AI company.
embarrassing.
We have no interest in consumer graphics cards. and then give
That's
you the most
attitude that
marginal
gets you in trouble.
updates
I'm sure
for
you
the
were
most
shitty
money.
to everyone you came across tonight.
Meant to AMD.
Name
I've been
one.
rocking the 6950 for a little over a year.
I don't actually know her name.
I think I'm at like 2 years with this
Awesome.
card,
Great
year and a half
example.
maybe. No, it's got to be a year.
Life is easier
And
with friends, Biggie.
I love it.
And
It
we
works
live a
great.
long
I'm playing
fucking
everything
time.
at like pretty good, stable frame rates
I
and
know
high
you like this whole
resolutions.
lone wolf thing you got going
Like,
for
I
yourself.
really like it.
But I've seen the way you look at Snow, okay?
And it's
You're
not,
not fooling
dropped
me.
the
Will
ball
you
yet.
shut up?
It
Well,
handles
maybe
VR
if my throat
fine.
wasn't so parched, I
Like
wouldn't have
the
to keep
only
talking.
complaint I have is
Wait,
that
that
a
doesn't-
lot
Just
of
give
the
me a
ray
drink,
tracing
please.
is kind of
Colin,
wonky.
enough already. I haven't slept in 2 days.
Trooper
I have
Grant,
a second-story window.
Dev class, stress
I want to
me
get in
fuck
2
out.
seconds of shut
Before
eye before I
sleep for 5 minutes a month. Oof.
Look, if I give
Like-
you this, will you let me sleep?
GPU
Yeah,
so
yeah,
nice.
all
Yeah.
right. Probably.
I spent a little extra to get like the 6950 reference card. Like I bought the AMD like full frills, and it's the first time I've bought like a high-end
Thanks, baby.
graphics card, and I really like it. That's kind of, Killbot. That's kind of the problem with like group group projects. Like they all kind of suck because other people are hell. Oh look, I've been back for 48 minutes and I'm already having to ban somebody. Everybody say goodbye to the horrible, horrible bot. Obviously, not the wonderful fun bot we have, which is Killbot. I realize the way I phrased that, it sounds like I could be talking about Killbot, and I like Killbot. I don't want to ban them. They've done nothing.
Big B,
Snow?
come with me.
Snow.
She looks uptight.
Snow!
What?
Hi.
Sorry, What is it?
What happened?
I just can't get into it this second. We need to hurry to...
Hi.
Hello. Good morning. Or evening.
Have to do the AI programmer job this week on top of my own. Ew. AI programming, ew.
These walls are paper thin.
Like, don't get me wrong, there's a place for AI.
We need to be careful.
I
We'll
just don't
talk
like
outside.
it. Reference cards seem like unicorns to me. I never find any being sold after launch day. The key is to get them like a year and a half, 2 years after they come out, and keep a track of the local micro centers stock. That's how I lucked out of it. Okay, we have a security jacket. The security guy is still asleep. Not the AI you're thinking about. Yeah. Like, to be fair, I very much only know it from, like, the buzzword, like, social zeitgeist plagiarism machine of AI. There are plenty of places where AI is, plenty useful and has reason to exist and isn't awful. Oh, shit.
No.
Well, we're getting banned in Japan.
You knew this girl?
Yeah, I just gave her $50.
She's not a Mundy, right?
The
Who
fuck's a
was she?
Mundy?
I thought
Sounds like a slur.
I knew everyone in Fabletown. She
A
looks
working girl.
familiar.
A working girl?
A working girl? I'm a working... Oh.
Game development AI, not chat.
Would
Yeah, like I said, I understand there is a
Attack
difference. I
monster,
just don't know enough about them to speak.
Threatened to
Like,
kill us both.
No.
to be fair though,
You don't
hold on.
think
To speak
he-
of
I don't think
game-related AI, I do not like the trend of
It's just... terrible.
hey,
So,
we're going to
you found
not
her.
actually render
did.
the thing. We're
She
going
was
to
just like
tell the
this. I
computer
didn't touch her.
to kind of
I
make up
grabbed
what it's
Grimble's
rendering.
jacket to cover her with. Then I came to get you right away.
No one else was
Like
with
the
you?
AI upscaling and shit, which I get.
No.
Like, if you have older or weaker hardware,
Big B.
fine.
Did one of...
Yeah,
Us?
Extend the life of your stuff, make less
There hasn't
D-Wish.
been a murder in
All for it.
Fabletown in a long time.
The fact that new
the more
games are
reason we
coming
shouldn't
out
start a
where
panic before we
the
know what's going
suggested
on.
things are AI upscaling based. Like the suggested like
Have a look
benchmarks and
around.
all that.
We don't have much time before people will be.
If AI is just saying what the NPCs are supposed to do, yeah. Okay, that makes sense actually. So it's more dealing with the NPC's AI rather than the game doing some AI fuckery.
Strange cut. What
Like
did this
generating
to her?
backgrounds or generating
What could do something like that?
situations.
Either something very sharp or something with magic attached to
So I'm in the video stock with and without the LSS on. Like I said, I think the LSS and FSR are great for you
She
have
was
older
placed here with
hardware
some
you want to
care.
get a couple more
What do you
miles
mean?
out of. You want to
You
get
can
a
see that
little
someone
bit better
didn't just
with it.
toss her here. She was
A new game
deliberately
shouldn't
placed
launch where
for
every
us to
graphic
find.
setting where it's like, here's how to target
of
this,
monster
you know,
would do this?
performance requires FSR, you know, DLSS. Alan Wake 2 did that, and it annoyed the shit out of me when they released it like, here's this
It's
equipment you'll need for like
a ribbon.
1440, 60 frames a second. Here's what you'll
Some
need
kind
for,
of
you know,
symbol
1080.
here.
And all of them had
I don't recognize
DLSS
it.
on by default.
Neither do I.
Oh, that's not a crest. She really lost her head. How much do you think she charges for head? She really got ahead of the situation. She really blew her top. I'm done, I'm sorry. Resume game.
I'm sorry. This is just so surreal.
Okay, my own GTX 1080, more time, a PC, thankfully, before I had the opportunity to sell it. Yeah.
What do you
But,
want
like,
to do
I don't
next?
like the idea that games are getting made where...
We still have some time. I should keep investigating the
I don't like the
area.
idea that games are getting
Okay,
made
good
where
idea.
they are relying on you using AI to, like, enhance on top-of-the-line hardware. You know what I mean? Like, if I want to spend the money for top-of-the-line hardware, it should be top-of-the-line hardware and do all the things. Like, it shouldn't... Like, don't get me wrong. I am in a very privileged position where I don't have to set game, like, requirements. Because my gaming PC is strong enough to handle it. I think the benchmarks for the 6950 put it somewhere around the same power as, like, a 4070 Super. You know? Like... So, like, I have enough power to
No
run
signs
pretty
that
much
it's been here
everything
long.
at my desired resolution at a decent frame rate. That is not a thing I have to worry about. I don't like the idea that they're building game cards like, the AI upscaling will make it better. We don't have to worry about things like stable frame rates. It'll be fine. Against ChatGPT,
Just some loose trash.
end of sentence, I'm against ChatGPT. I'm against ChatGPT.
More blood.
AI being used in
Someone
games.
might have gotten caught
game
on this
development,
climbing
completely
over the
different
fence.
context. Yeah. Yeah, no, you explaining it, like, I understand now the difference
Blood.
between the two.
Still wet. Sharp enough.
I do play at 1440. Well, this is at 1080. Because this game didn't have an option for 1440. But yeah, no, most of the time when I stream, I play at 1440. And it's even more complicated than that. I stream at 720, I record at 1080, and upload on YouTube to 1080. So it's all cattywampus. I think I was supposed to find this blood first.
Blood. Drops of blood. I'd say it's been here an hour, maybe? It's gotta have something to do with the blood on the fence.
Wait. How's it... Oh, I guess we were asleep in our apartment for an undetermined amount of time. Oh, the rocks. I'm like, what the fuck are those? That a pig? Colin?
Nobody there.
But yeah, I bought like a decent 1440p, like, you know, like reasonably quick. I think it's 120 hertz monitor. I'm gonna use it. God damn it. All right, let's show her the scrap of fabric.
What are you doing?
Checking out your gams, lady.
Sure, just hurry up. We don't have much time.
I thought I was gonna show it to her, not like compare it to her outfit.
We should move her before anyone shows up. We'll find out more at the business office. She'll be in the books. I'm sure of it. Bigby, do you have any idea what's going on?
This is a message.
A message?
Seems pretty straightforward.
No, Bigby. I get complaints at the office all the time, but just what about this makes you think that?
The victim. She could be a symbol for something.
Yeah, this feels really ritualistic. Well, with the whole ribbon and ring in her mouth. Some true detective bullshit.
I'm gonna have to tell Crane about this. As long as King Cole is gone, he's acting mayor. He needs to know.
Nah, King
And
Cole?
he's going to find out anyway, so we may as well get out in front of it. It'll just be worse if he finds out we held it from him.
I guess it's useless to drag it out.
That's how I feel too. I'm sure he won't be happy, but it's just part of the process. Hopefully he can be rational about it.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
I'm not.
I just don't want him interfering.
She looks like the kind of person who is the lady at the beginning of the rom-com movie.
Crane's not what's important.
Who
right
like
now.
gets splashed by a
We need to
puddle,
figure out
loses
who
her
this girl was
job,
so we
and like
can
breaks
find
her
whoever did
heels.
this. Take this back to Dr. Swinehart.
Like,
we can take a look
and
at
just
it.
completely
I'll meet you
falls
at the
apart because
business
she's
office.
wound so tight that like any little inconvenience would just cause her to snap. You know what I mean?
What are you, blind? What, you don't see there's a line? I've been standing here a half hour already. You get to just walk in? Must be nice being the sheriff. Do whatever the fuck you like.
I work here.
And what great work you do, Sheriff.
That didn't feel very genuine.
Bit of a crossroad between upgrading the CPU and power supply to eliminate
Fucker.
rear bottlenecks. I'm getting or moving over to 1440. The reason for power supply is because it's putting off some black magic with 550 watts. 550 is low nowadays. Without power hungry, especially since now you have a
last thing I need with Mayor Cole
now you're
is
pulling like a
hysteria.
7800, which I think
Yes, of course I
Don't
do.
interrupt me,
think
Miss
the
Snow.
minimum
You
for
asked
that
me a question.
Don't change
alone
the subject.
is like a
You are
600
to
watt
blame
power
for some
supply.
messiness, Miss Snow.
I brought you this news as soon as I could.
You are trusted to keep things running smoothly around here. This is a disaster.
Back off,
somebody
Ichabod.
clearly to blame.
It's not her fault.
I don't need your help, Bigby.
China the
Instead
same,
of trying to assign blame, maybe we should figure out how to catch the fucker who did this.
I do,
says the man who
I
is
do think
most
the
to
art
blame
style
for
of
this
Telltale
catastrophe.
games,
How
that like
convenient.
cell shaded, thick
Sheriff,
line,
you are the one charged with
works really
protecting the
well for
citizens of
this.
Singletown.
Particularly
Your
this.
failure
I
to
think it
do
works
so
less
cost
for The
someone
Walking
their
Dead,
life
less
and
for
the safety of the entire community.
for like all the
Tell
other
me you've been
Telltale
doing
games
something.
like Batman.
Are there any leads?
and
Suspects?
like Borderlands.
Anything
Borderlands
at all?
that works well
Any
too.
shred
because
of evidence you two know what the
Borderlands
hell you're
already-
doing.
The woodsman is a person of interest. From what we've been able to gather, he was last seen with the victim.
The woodsman? That drunk wretch was the cause of this?
It's a lead. Nothing's certain yet.
Well, find him.
But
Get
yeah,
him
power
here if
supply
that's
is
all
like
you
one of
have
those
to go
ones you
on.
shouldn't
You two need to get a handle
undervalue.
on this situation quickly and
Like-
quietly. The last thing we need is all of
Like I think
Faithtown knowing
mine's
there's
a little
killer amongst
underpowered,
us.
and I have like an 850.
Snow,
Yes? Sir?
call
know.
Vivian right this minute and let her know I'm coming in early for my massage.
I will.
CPU upgrades are
Where
always
is the bottle
marginal.
of wine you were to purchase?
CPUs last forever.
Forget
So
it.
I always think that like CPU should be until you have a definite need for
Do
more
your job,
CPU
Sheriff.
horsepower.
Well, we'll
Kind
find
of hold
someone
off,
who can.
save your money.
You know what?
Stop. We'll get on it
Oh,
right
I wanted
away.
to call him an asshole. God damn it, Snow White.
You would have just pissed him off more.
All right.
And? You say that as though it's something that concerns
Well,
me.
that could have gone better. Well, maybe we should have dragged it out.
For what it's worth,
But yeah, I'm of the opinion that like CPU upgrades,
maybe.
like, should be done as you're
Crane doesn't
hitting
like people
ceiling on what
smoking
you
in-
have, you know?
Never mind. Smoke away.
Like my streaming PC. My streaming PC is far less powerful.
Wine to a massage?
It's a
Probably a gift. The weird part of that is that he's actually being nice to
i7
someone.
3770,
I know I bought that
which
damn
is a
bottle.
third generation Intel CPU.
Is he gone?
Look at this flying
Yes,
monkey.
thankfully.
And a Zotac 1650 OC.
Buffkin!
Hello, Miss.
Drinking.
And both of them work
this
great.
Early?
Like for what I
did
do
you
with
get
it,
that?
like
It was by Mr. Rickabout's
currently
desk.
I'm at 15%
Then don't you think
CPU
it
usage on my
probably
streaming
belongs
PC.
to him?
Maybe.
Over the course of the last hour, I've missed 42 frames for rendering and 2 for encoding. So like,
How are you today, Mr. Bigby?
it's working pretty well.
It hasn't been a great morning, Buffkin.
Sorry.
Not your fault. Thanks for asking, though.
Buffkin, get the books.
Treat
Which books?
everyone, even
The ones
whatever the
with all
fuck
the
that thing
fables in
is,
it.
with respect.
Not sure that was any more specific.
Bring the first 3.
Be back in a few minutes.
There's a dude
He knows
hanging in
ones
the
I'm
back.
talking about. There's bound to be information on her here. Somewhere.
There's
We'll
just
at
a
least
dude
be able to
hanging
get
in the
her
back.
real name from the books whenever Buffkin finds them. In the meantime, poke around. Maybe the mirror can help. I really have to get this appointment squared away, but let me know if you need anything. Hello, Vivian? Hi, this is Snow White, Mr. Crane's assistant.
Magic lamps are pretty much just lamps after the genie's been freed.
I'm just thinking about it, like in this moment. Why is this called a lamp? Because from my understanding, they're oil pitchers, essentially, right? Like, you fill them with oil to refill lamps. You don't, like, light it, as far as I know.
Worth a try.
Yes, I mean, I question it only.
Is that me in the mirror? Yes, okay, cool. I'm about to say, who's the creepy dude just lurking? It's me. I'm the creepy dude just lurking. I will say, Telltale games handle like dog shit. The movement in these games is absolutely trash. And nobody can tell me different. Fancy picture would do it for me. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'll be sure to let
it's
him know.
essentially just a fancy picture.
Yes,
I don't know why they're called
not
lamps.
a problem.
But I've also never looked into it. Yeah, there's just a dude hanging here. And gently swaying. Like, don't get me wrong. I love me some vintage shit, but I have no need for gas lamps.
Tarot cards. Jack brought them back from Appalachia. Who knows where they were before then? Or what he did to get them.
Let's use the tarot deck.
Strength. I guess it comes in all forms.
I like to cuddle the puppy card. So, like, is it just the person you're working with just refuses
Just what the fuck is
to do
this
what they're supposed to
be?
do, or are they just incompetent and lazy?
Hey, magic mirror.
Lightheaded
Got a
from
question.
coughing.
You know the rule.
I don't have time for this shit.
What's the
Your
rule?
impatience is callow. You're needlessly cruel, but have some respect for our history and rules.
Do I have to rhyme?
Mirror, mirror. If you're able, tell me all about this fable.
See? Was that so hard?
Yeah,
First
I'm
I've seen
about 2
incompetent and
seconds away
extremely
from
slow for
kicking a
the AI
hole in
dev.
ya.
There's no need for that.
Like,
Fine.
I feel like that's
Of
one of the
which
big
fable do you wish
failures
to know?
of a of group projects by and large.
I don't know her name. Not yet, anyway.
Well, until you do, I can't help you.
All right, let's.
Show me the woodsman.
For the character dev, it seems incompetent.
Where
and
is he?
initiative.
What you see is complete. The woodsman stumbles down a street.
No shit. Which street?
I'm sorry, Bigby. I can only show you what can be seen.
Show me Buffkin. Hey! Put down the bottle and get to work.
Still looking!
All right, that was a fun little
Show me
aside.
Snow White.
Oh,
Not
Bigsby has
much
the
of a
hots for Snow White.
request. She's in this very room.
Been held on me and the UI guys' backs. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the problem with
Nobody
like
right now.
group projects
Very
is that
well.
you.
Please return should you wish
It
to
isn't
ask
so much
about
you're
someone
like
else.
teaching people to collaborate,
someone
which
new.
is the intent of those. You're essentially just allowing people who don't do the work to get a pass on it because somebody else is gonna pick up the slack. Which I guess is also training for the real world because that's the real world
Well,
too.
I'm sure we'll get it all cleared
Like
up.
people do that in real life. You know.
Thank you.
People are bastard coded bastards who are bastard filling. But yeah. So like it is like, you know, it is a thing in real life too, unfortunately.
You know what this means?
Tarot is a backwards art. I wouldn't put too much stock in its wisdom, Bigby.
Not when you've been so helpful.
Prevision's muddy. I'm as clear as a window.
Are you though? Are you? Because you seem to be an obscure asshole this whole time. Ichabod Crane. Some bullshit. I didn't see what the rest of that said.
We'll start with these. Any information on fables in our community will be somewhere in these books.
Alright. Let's see who's who.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be me.
Haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, that's how you looked when we met, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, dwarves. Less said about that, the better.
The woodsman.
Hi, buddy.
The woodsman?
Yep, and his axe. And the two of them. I wonder what the story was.
I should really reread some of these. They're public domain, so they're easy to find. As you know, don't.
And her man, Beast.
Funny.
Like this was a whole ass comic book too. I should probably
Common
seek that out. Okay, I guess we don't get to pick who that is.
I've seen this before.
Is it the donkey?
This symbol on the man's clothes, it's the same as the rings.
Could be her father.
donkey lady.
Or husband. This
Which means
has
something
most
else
of
if
the
you go
emblems
to,
of the old
certain
days,
places.
and usually what family they come from. If it's in here, we'll have her name.
Alright. We have...
Great.
What?
I can't read any of this shit.
I can help.
Yeah, thanks.
We
Yeah,
look out
dogs
for
can't
each other.
read.
Don't overdo it. Buffkin, translate.
An exquisite design from the good china of Toad Hall.
Mr. Toad?
He probably wrote this in himself.
Okay. Oh. Just one page to the left?
This looks familiar.
The
yes,
Celtic knot.
From the Acts of the Woodsman, a druid blessing, actually.
Someone blessed
Might not
that
be a
thing.
Celtic knot.
I
don't
only
know.
translate.
Not my bag.
What's that?
It reads, Mark of the House of the Frog Prince.
Not quite who I'm looking for.
That don't seem it. There's a weird-looking dragon. This is clearly who we're looking for, but we're ignoring it for the moment for the sake of reading other things.
This is the one. Where's this symbol from? Which family or story?
That's an odd one. Family name? Allerleirauh? I'll go look it up.
Allerleirauh. That means every kind of fur in German.
Donkey skin.
Yes. What does it say?
Donkey skin girl, also known as donkey skin, also known as ass skin, prefers to go by the name Faith.
Ass skin.
Poetic.
Buffkin, we don't need the commentary.
The story of Donkey Skin. There was once a great king with a beautiful queen. The queen grew ill and had her husband promise to only marry the most beautiful girl in the kingdom. After a long search, it became clear that the only woman in the land that could match her beauty was...
Welcome to the family, son.
his daughter, Faith.
Thank you for the resub, Zagboo. 26 months. Holy shit. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. How are things? Ass skin. I don't think you heard me. Ass skin.
Zagboo just resubscribed for 26 months, Ralph.
Never go changing, stream elements. Right on the ball.
Family, son.
Oh shit, and a gift sub. Thank you. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Good old stream elements. In 30 to 40 minutes, we'll hear what you did. It's great.
She had a magic cloak made from the skin of her father's prized donkey that would hide her
poor
beauty
donkey.
so she could escape his kingdom. Eventually, she married a prince who could see past the magic cloak and knew her true beauty. And they lived happily ever after.
Was that GLaDOS? No, it was just whatever Stream Elements has for an AI voice.
Should I mark it, Miss Snow?
Yes. Please.
Somebody had to. Although, poor ass skin.
And what's her husband's name?
Lawrence. Prince Lawrence.
Alright, Prince Larry.
We got what we came for.
Yeah.
Her name's Faith. She was married to Prince Lawrence.
Please, ass skin.
That's more than we...
Her name was Faith.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. She also, put an axe in the back of the head of the woodsman.
You think
Are
he
they
did
not
it?
immortal?
No, I don't. But we need to let
I don't even remember ass skin. We all remember ass skin. I want to read the other bits of this book that I ignored, thinking that it wouldn't progress the story, but here we are. Progressing the story.
What's it say about that?
It says Bricklebit in an older elvish hand.
What's Bricklebit?
Episode
A magic
1. We
word.
just started an
Makes
hour
animals
ago.
shit gold.
I know nothing, because I don't I remember watching you play this. I remember nothing else from it. I thought this would be a fun little low stakes, fairly easy, old man easing into a hot bath way back into streaming. So we're doing this. I had a list of 4 or 5 games.
Mirror, blah blah able, blah 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 about this fable.
Of which
Much less
fable do you
arguing
wish
in
to
The
know?
Walking Dead. Of Faith.
Show me Faith.
Through powerful magic, her whereabouts concealed. Unfortunately for you, these lips are sealed.
I don't need the fucking rhyme.
These lips are sealed. It's not my choice of phrasing, Bigby. It's simply the way this has to be.
I need the rhyme. No, absolutely not.
Prince, I think. Show me Prince Lawrence.
I feel like I was saying a moment ago, I feel like the aesthetic of this
What's he been doing?
fits way better than The Walking Dead.
Where is this?
Where's what?
The dope-ass
You know where
knife.
Prince Lawrence lives?
And
If
those
he's a
van
prince,
slides.
Probably relocated in the South Bronx. Yellow building, red window shutters.
Red frames.
Yep, that's the one. I can take us there.
Show me Faith's father, the old king.
Oh, he real old.
Guess that crosses him off the suspect list.
Well, all 3 people I've tried to ask
Nobody
about
right
are
now.
dead. So,
Anything we can use?
Yeah, that'll have to do for now.
Come on, we're going over there.
yes, Faith is asking.
Sorry.
She's the
I have
donkey
to
girl.
Get that.
Which, once again, means something else if you go other places.
Hello, Woodland's business office.
You know.
Yes, He is. Hold on. Bigby, it's for you.
Bigby, it's me, Toad. You there?
What do you want?
Bigby, shit. Listen, right, there's a bloke upstairs going through all the woodsman's things. Get over here, Bigby, before he... Oh, wait, hang on.
No little advertisements in the mirror. Oh no. That would be...
What was
That's
that about?
dystopian as
Hard
shit,
to
August.
say. Something going on over at Toad's place.
What about Faith's husband?
Here's you about your car's extended warranty.
But he could be in trouble.
Is that
We should
Nolan
go there
North?
Anyway, to search her apartment. Toad might have to wait.
Because he sounds like the Penguin now that I did the voice
Whenever
and
you're
thought
ready.
about it for a second. Is that fucking Nolan North? Can you imagine the dystopian hellscape of there being magic,
Did Toad say who
but
was
it's
there?
ad
Was it
supported?
Winston?
I don't know.
Like there's
It's
pop-up
possible.
ads for magic?
Whoever it was, it didn't seem like Toad was happy.
That seems
to
like a
see him.
particular kind of
Well,
hell
maybe Prince
that I
Lawrence
don't
can
want.
wait.
Yeah, you didn't see him.
Be our reality if magic was a thing. Oh,
Could use some
100%.
help, too.
I honestly think we're getting to a place,
Well,
and one of the
where to
reasons
first?
why. This is my little tinfoil hat, conspiracy thing.
Bigby, shit. Listen, right, there's a bloke upstairs going through all the woodsman's things.
You think he did it? What's her husband's name?
Lawrence. Prince Lawrence.
Go to Toad. That's an
Toad sounds
in-progress
like he
thing.
needs help right now. We can check in on Prince Lawrence after.
Okay. I'm not looking
my
forward to breaking the
little
news to him anyway.
tinfoil hat conspiracy thing. One of the reasons they're trying so hard to get AR and VR to be an everyday constant thing, so they can constantly throw
And we ended up
background
going out the window, and I
advertisements at
landed
you.
on Toad's car.
You guys
And
made
make
a
it so
real
that they
mess.
change
Yeah.
based on you, so they can
worse
sell
than
your
they.
info for more money to advertisers who can do more targeted ads
Is somebody
every
up there?
waking moment of your life. In 10 years, I bet you made it in 2 seconds. I didn't even read that one.
Wait here.
Yeah, I try not to agonize about the, so when I play games like this, I try not to agonize too hard on choices. Because I feel like to play the character, I kind of have to be snapped in the moment. Because I'm more or less playing the character, I don't want to play the situation. Also, we went out this hole. How the hell did we hit the cab? But the choices don't matter most of the time. Yeah, to be fair, they often don't. Is the Toad going to be abusive towards his kids?
I don't even remember half of this shit. Holland doesn't make this much of a mess.
But yeah, because ultimately,
What kind of asshole?
while I
thinks
do
like
understand
that
we are in the
guy?
confines of a game, I do kind of want to, like, try to play it as straight as I can. Like,
Woodsman never did much reading anyway.
I was telling a coworker the other day, I don't watch trailers for things. Like games, movies, anything. I really don't. Because I'm media literate enough where, like, I kind of can guesstimate what's happening a lot of times. And I want that surprise of, like, you know, enjoying a thing. Like, unspoiled or, you know, raw or what have you. I feel like if I agonize the choices, I'm going to give myself too much time to think. I'm going to think through what's going to happen. I'm going to figure out an idea. And I might be right, I might be wrong, but I'm still going to have this preconceived notion of, like, I'm going to end up, like, you know, I know what's going to happen. You know, Bigsby's going to come out as gay. Like, what have you.
Is that his son?
Snow White's going to be a go-go dancer. Like...
Be nice in there, okay?
Well, good for him. Exactly. You know? He should be happy. Talk to Toad's apartment. I want to talk to Toad.
Hey, Toad. You in there?
But yeah, I feel like if I give myself too much time to do the choice, I'll overthink it.
And Miss White. Surely you didn't come all this way just for my bother.
I also find that I am playing a very nice Bigsby. My Bigsby is being pretty nice to people.
I thought it was someone else in Woody's place. There wasn't, though. Not when I checked. Nothing but a leaky drain pipe. Imagination must have got the best of me. So, you know, false alarm. Sorry for dragging Miss White into this.
What's going on?
What do you mean?
I like the addition of the hat to his outfit.
Nothing's
He's
going
not nice
on,
to people.
Big
What is
B.
the point?
I
Yeah, I
know
mean,
what you mean.
being an asshole
Totally.
is the point
False
sometimes.
alarm is all. Sorry.
It's like I've referenced it before, but the fuck is on his shirt?
Are you all right?
He's fine, Miss White. Just stung his little toe. Better swimmer than Walker, just like
I was
his
telling
dad.
somebody the other day, like, while I don't
So, I guess
like
you'll be taking off now.
that my day-to-day
Need
job
to
is
hang
something where I
around
have
here
to kind of
anymore.
tell people
I mean,
no.
I'm sorry
and,
you
like,
came all the way
be
in
a
for
bit,
nothing.
You know,
But it was nothing, really.
Somebody
like
was
be a
in
bit
your building.
authoritative.
This is for your own
There's a-
safety, Toad.
There's a
Called
certain
us.
amount of
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I know, and I appreciate it, mate, but...
Fine.
I don't want to say
Relax.
value, because that's not the
You're
right
a
word.
man. I just
Where
wanna
am I
check
trying to get
things
to
out
with
first.
this?
All right, all right. I just
There's a
don't
certain
wanna
amount of
waste
like
your time, that's
necessity.
all.
to
Have
it.
a seat. Have a cup of tea. Whatever you like.
It's unfortunate. We don't want to believe it, but like sometimes you have to kind of
Grown-ups.
be a dick,
Am I right?
and not just because I want to be.
Hey, you know what? Flycatcher said you had a pretty awesome insect collection.
What the
I'd really
fuck
love
is
to see
Flycatcher?
it. Is it in your room?
Show the pretty lady
It
your
has a
bugs.
weevil.
Cool.
Because as a teacher, but sometimes my students need it. Yeah. Like, there's certain times where, like, there's no amount of sugar coating something that's
Just
going to
mind
make
the
it better.
upholstery while you're looking for nothing.
And also, some people think that, like, there are certain times and situations, and you can kind of feel them out, where it's like, any amount of me not being direct and no wiggle room about a thing,
this happened.
they're going to try to take advantage of that.
Damn thing must have fell
You
off
know?
the table.
Uh-huh. The lamp just fell off the table.
Well, the boy was faffing about, playing
Like,
sods and swordfish.
It's one of those
Those
things
with the
where
lad.
it's annoying. Because it's like, I know that I can't be nice about this because you're going to try to weasel me being nice about it into getting me to do something I'm supposed to not let you do. You know? Bit of a gearhead. I want to know where he got the race flags
Though most
wallpaper.
people think they are.
Uh-huh. How's it going?
Toad's hiding something, but I don't know what yet. Did the kid say anything?
And Stu's, I
nothing
imagine it's a
really.
lot of the same
He was
thing.
really
where you'd run
upset
into that as
earlier.
well.
He won't say why. Something's going on.
Stay with the kid until I figure out what.
Ugh. I keep coughing and like... It's weird, I have like winter allergies right now. When I was younger,
I'll
I
need to
didn't
get a
get
dustpan
allergies.
one of these days.
Now I feel like I have them all the time.
Look, you want me out of here, I want out of here. Just come clean. What's going on?
Place needs a little brooming, that's all.
Got Can I beat it out of him? I mean, whoever was in Woodman's apartment was definitely here.
Bleeding?
Or definitely came through here.
Why? Is that...
It's blood. Still fresh.
Oh, well, I cut me hand. Ran around like a tit trying to pick out a wrap. Must have got...
I run around like a tit mostly for fun.
Lamp in pieces, blood on the wall. It's awful, I know.
The fuck does that even... Do they mean the bird?
Oi! Don't you go mother-henning now. The wound didn't sit very long, you know. Perks of being a fable, I suppose. And a frog.
They must. Why would they be talking about a boob? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like it has to be the bird, but like
No.
it's a bird. Do they run around a lot?
Did you move something?
Ah, maybe one of Junior's toys or something. I mean, who knows?
Or a lamp.
If you're gonna say something, out with it.
That broken lamp used to be here, right? Just tell me what happened.
Nothing happened, mate.
I feel like I'm being very nice about
And
it.
why did the lamp have to be there, of all the blooming pointless inquiries? It's my own place. Don't you think I know what happens in it?
Because the lamp was always over here, Toad. It was over here, and now it's there. The space in the dust is from where you moved.
I don't like how it fucked up the feng shui in the place, Toad.
Bloody hell, mate. Come on, get off with this.
The lamp needs to be here. I feel like though, as I get older, my allergies are getting worse, and it sucks.
Oh, what happened?
What happened?
There's fresh blood.
Like I feel like I'm
on the tip.
constantly like
Smell it from the door.
anymore.
I was poking the
Like
coals
3
and
years
it
ago,
slipped
that's
a bit.
my bug. Was it like
Sliced up
3
in my
years
foot
ago?
Like a seashell. Looked like a shit ugly thing. Okay, Sheriff. Now what?
Wait, you dropped it on your foot? You told me before that you cut your hand.
Yeah, no, I did cut my hand. I cut my hand.
Hit him with the
first,
fire
and that
poker
made me
until he
drop
tells you
damn
the
thing on my
truth.
foot.
Actually, a full 3 years ago.
Ruinous flip
Really?
of events, really.
So you don't remember this at all. Then again, I will end stream tonight and I won't remember a
Make a
fucking
big
thing that
faff out
happened.
of this. There's nothing to solve here, Sheriff. I'm telling you everything that happened. Why don't you believe me?
Because you're lying to me. That's why I don't believe you.
I mean, things happen, you know.
This apartment's a goddamn mess, Toad. Looks like...
I recognize the
There's a
scenes, but
struggle.
don't remember all the details.
Fight.
Remember the scene, but not actually what it is. Yeah.
Cover for it. But I know you're lying about something.
But I'm not.
And you're just gonna make it worse for yourself.
Like, that's the
longer
thing,
you
it's
keep
like-
up the act.
I'm
Flavor should I
not
drink?
bullshitting
Phase
you.
Pop,
Honest.
Warhead Watermelon, Orange Creamsicle. Those all sound like flavors of Galaxy Gas. I have no idea. Orange Creamsicle is usually good. I don't know what the fuck a Phase Pop is. Like, I'll be real with you. I am far too old to know what that means. Ghost Energy. I've never had one. I have no idea.
Never been good with the feminine duties.
But yeah, no, Orange
Homebody
Creamsicle is
stuff
usually a
with
safe
clumsy
bet.
hands.
Ooh, I have orange juice. I ought to make an orange cream.
Toad, I know you're lying about the blood.
What do you mean? I'm not lying. I cut myself on the poker thing.
Come on, you said you cut your foot, you said you cut your
I've been
hand,
doing,
and that much blood? It
Sounds really tasty. It always does. Creamsicles are fucking awesome. How do I progress? Oh, is this a clue I'm missing?
And why's the lock busted?
Eh?
The lock. It looks like somebody kicked in the door. This
I've been
doesn't
making,
have
like,
anything to do with the blood.
I've been working on
Christ's
coffee
sake,
stuff.
The fucking lock's been busted for weeks,
And mate. I've been working on, like,
Just like
making a
everything
good
else
shot
in
of
this
espresso
bloody
that isn't just a bitter, horrible mess. I've been working on making lattes and cappuccinos. And it's been coming out great. Like, it's been really coming around.
I should probably get that thing fixed.
Live off of caffeine. if I'm doing double duty, exactly, into a little barista.
I know something's off here, Toad.
I've really been liking making fancier coffee.
Why. So can
it's
we
been
please
kind of
just
dope.
skip to the end of the page before I have
Like,
to
granted,
get mean?
I did kind of
I don't know what you want, Big
to
B.
cure
There's
to
nothing
cure the
going on.
sads. I did buy myself a $300 espresso machine.
There's just
like I bought
nothing to
myself
tell. Look around the room and
a
see for
Breville
yourself.
Bambino.
Everything has its explanation.
So I
you
have like
see.
a fairly
Honestly,
expensive
Toad,
espresso machine now.
And I don't know if I've got the patience
Which in
to
the realm of
reverse
espresso
engineer
machines
whatever
is
scheme this
extremely
is.
cheap.
Big boys in the other room.
Well, note it is. I bought
Come
a
on
bunch of
now.
stuff.
We're friends, right?
Jesus!
You're gonna
We're
tell
friends,
me
right?
Right now, what the fuck happened before we showed up?
Big B.
I love that.
Even has the faintest whiff of bullshit. I'm gonna.
Dad!
It's what friends do. Listen, almost every one of my friends have hit me at some
Hit me.
point.
Is this really necessary?
And I've hit them.
Oh.
He's hiding something.
Either something he knows
DJ, no.
or something he's kept, but I won't play any more games with him.
Dad!
Oh
But yeah,
my
no, I
God.
bought. That's why he's
Take
wearing the
off your
dope hat.
hat.
But yeah, like I mentioned it earlier.
Bigby.
Nothing but
You
cold
didn't.
brew at work. See, it's winter.
It
This
was
ain't
that
cold brew season.
Butcher.
This is hot coffee
a
season.
Tweedle, Dum or D. You got to strip them down to their johnnies before you can tell which is which.
I got myself a
They
pantry.
come bulging in, screaming about something a woodsman had. Or thought he had.
I also,
I don't know.
my toilet's been running for like
He
a
tore
year,
up the place.
a little
Beat
more
me
than a
up
year.
when I
And
said I
it's
didn't
been
have
getting
it.
worse and
I
worse.
tried to go out the window,
So
but
I
he
actually
pulled me
like
back
got
in.
the parts to fix my
It's
toilet
been
and
a
did
hard
that.
morning, I can tell you that.
What was he looking for?
I don't have a fucking
And I got
clue,
myself.
Sheriff. I would have told you. I
Here,
wanted to.
we're gonna
really, I
range
did.
into
But
TMI.
he said if word of this ever got
We're
back
gonna,
to him,
we are.
and if
We're
he
gonna
ever
range
thought
into a
you
little bit of
knew
TMI.
from his
So,
wife, he'd come back
if you
and
don't
kill
want to
you.
hear about things involving the bathroom, and I won't be
Maybe tried to
explicit,
give
don't
the
worry.
bastard a coat. He wouldn't take it.
Maybe
Whose
maybe
coat?
go grab a snack for a little
The
while
girl.
or a drink. Or,
Dad borrows
you know,
things from people who live here.
do my level design shit too with adding all the
sometimes-
textures and artists.
I don't steal nothing.
Makes this week.
Turn around
Oof.
here with a
Yeah, that
stylus,
sounds like
mate.
you might need
You'll
a
really
bit more
repossess what's been left behind.
Well, we'll
a bit
be
more
taking the
caffeine
coat
to
now.
kind of push you
If she
through on
has
that one.
next of kin, family, anyone.
I'm not being explicit, mostly because I don't like to be.
Fetch him the fur.
So
Fine
my
bit of
toilet
dress it
seat's
is.
been busted too, and I figured if I have to replace the toilet, I'm not gonna bother getting a new toilet seat. But if I can fix it, that's skin.
No, I wouldn't wear it outside.
But I figured if I had to get a
Wait.
new toilet, I'm not gonna bother getting a new seat because like God forbid I buy one that's the wrong size and all that. So I fixed my toilet and I was like, all right, cool. Now I'll buy a new toilet seat.
It's an envelope.
Fucking
And I
hell,
decided to
of
try
course
something
there is.
new.
For my luck,
I bought
it's a
myself one
mattress
of them
bloody
bidet
doubloons.
seats.
It's addressed to Prince Lawrence.
Um,
Do you want to try and give it to him?
and
or-
it's kind of bougie.
Doesn't seem right opening another man's mail.
It's
Let's try and
kind
give
of
it to him.
bougie because it has
Okay.
soft
Well, it's
close.
been quite a surprising day for all of us, hasn't it?
So like
I'd
you have
say
the seat up
right,
and
but
you just
I'm
kind of give it
afraid
the
there
most
could be
gentle
any
little
more
tap and
blood
it
in
just
the place.
ever so gracefully glides closed. Oh my god, it's so fucking
It was
nice.
very nice talking to you, TJ.
It's so
Thanks.
fucking nice.
See ya.
It's so fucking nice. But yeah, no, I'm like thrilled about that. I'm getting used to the bidet as well. And like I said, I'm not gonna be explicit, but like the pressure and the cold. Because I did not buy heated because I didn't want to have to add electrical
I'll
or
be
a
honest,
hot
Bigby,
water line.
I don't really know how to feel about what happened in there.
But it is so nice.
We got what
It's
we
also
came
nice,
for.
like after having a toilet
information.
seat that was like the bare minimum, thinnest, cheapest thing, that like wasn't fully secured, so it would rock back and forth and didn't have a lid
So
anymore.
the prince is now?
Like having one where it's like
best
concave
lead.
and like pretty big and
only lead,
comfortable,
really.
like is so nice. And once again, the soft close. Between that and like the little bit of like accomplishment hit
I don't want to
I
stay here
got
any longer
by,
than we have to, so let's just pick an approach
by
and
fixing the
stick to it,
toilet, because
okay?
I don't know shit about plumbing.
Just humor
So I've
me.
never
The
focused on what
magic
was on the
mirror
mirror.
showed me this apartment. I think I saw a knife. inside,
It was
covered
pretty
in
much
what
from the
looked like
foreground. You
blood.
definitely saw
I
it.
wasn't expecting that. Well, Like I said, let's not
Like-
overcomplicate things. You can question him while I look around for it.
I've never done any plumbing stuff,
We're
really.
here
I
on
don't really know
official
too much about
Fabletown
plumbing
business,
because it kind of scares
and
me,
we
that
can
and
be persuasive
electrical.
if necessary.
Like,
Or
I'll do anything else in a
can.
house. I know how to sheetrock. I know how to, I know how to, frame out a wall. Like, there are plenty of things I know how to do in a house, like, to fix things. I know how to do concrete work. Like, I've done a plenty. Oh, he dead.
Can you hear me?
But I've never done, like, I don't do plumbing, really. So it was real nice that, like, I was able to pull off the toilet tank, replace all the innards, put it back together, and it works. And I rarely have projects that don't fuck up. So for this one, where the most mild fuck up was, I had to get a new line that ran from the wall to the toilet, was really nice, and it
Don't
works.
just
And now I
peep
can,
into
like,
someone's
flush my
house.
toilet.
Check if
I don't
he's
have to
home.
do weird, like, reach my hand in the tank and physically, lift the thing to get it to stop.
Can you hear me?
Like, I just flush it and it's done. Which is a very simple thing, but, like, sucks when it isn't how you're living. But yeah, no, I've done that. Like I said, I'm very hype about the new pantry, because now I have places to, like, keep food. I got a new bed frame. I got myself one of them, oh, he dead. Got myself one of those bed frames with the headboard that has a shelf and the power
my
running
God.
to it.
Hey, stay with me, Lawrence.
So I can charge my phone, put my glasses on the headboard and all. Like, so I don't need a bedside table. Well, there's things you require for yourself.
What is it that you're telling us?
I got lucky. So I didn't get any of the stimulus money first couple times around.
Bigby, water.
For whatever reason. So I got that $1,400 hit in December, and I was like, well, I've already done all my Christmas shopping. I've already done this, that, and the other. Buy myself some nice things that I've been putting off because they're expensive. And I was able to, like, water. I shouldn't sit there and read his frizz. But I needed things like a bed frame. I needed a pantry. I wanted an espresso machine. I needed to fix the toilet.
If you have something to ask him, you should do it now.
So it was nice being able to do all that, and, like, it...
Is this about Faith?
It was nice to be able to, like, get things accomplished while I was, like, not doing all that great, Because that's the ultimate thing of this. It was like I forced myself to do a bunch of things while I was not doing good. Yes, 10%. But yeah, it's nice. I still have other things I gotta do. I still gotta get rid of the toolbox. My brother still needs to come and get that so I can move the shelf and go get
you
myself
still
a
have that
chair for
letter?
my bedroom. Yes. Don't forget the parentheses. I wasn't sure how to pronounce, how to phrase it.
Should I open
10
it?
parentheses %?
I'm not sure if it's right.
It's your decision.
We'll put this all on you,
think
Snow.
is right.
It's all you. You figure it out.
I need to know.
You make the moral
it say?
judgment call.
I'm sorry.
New map. Hey,
Faith.
you know the rules.
It's only 2 words, but he died without seeing them. I'm sorry too.
No, fuck.
We need
Jack,
to
you
figure
come
out
back.
what happened here and find whoever did this.
There's a part of me that thinks it would be funny to time you out right now, but also not. Do it. Do it. The fuck is 600 seconds? God, if only I could do math to figure that out. 10 minutes, thank you. Wait, no. You fell for my trap. Oh, fuck.
What is it?
This gun wasn't fired recently. Maybe a week ago. Or more.
I keep forgetting that he's the big bad wolf and a dog. Because I'm like, how the fuck would he know if it's
They'll be on
fired
the
within a week? Oh, at least now I have a gun. You know.
Matches the caliber of the gun on the floor.
The woodman had an axe in his head. Are these guys like immortal or not?
What are they?
Prescription.
Because I feel like cleaving part of your brain is a more traumatic injury than a small caliber handgun bullet. But I'm not a medic, so I don't know for sure.
That doesn't really help.
Doesn't it, though? Okay, I guess I got everything. Let's look at this fancy-ass knife.
It's sharp. And there's blood on the blade.
Is that the same knife you saw in the mirror?
Yeah. I don't know why it's over here.
I just don't understand. Why would someone want to kill him?
Obviously, so that we can't figure out whatever was going on with Faith. Keep up, Snow White. Or you called Snow White because you're stupid. Wait a minute.
Strange. Hard edge to this pool, like something was here and got moved.
I live. 10 minutes is long. Yeah, I kind of thought that. I was like, that seems a little unreasonable.
Still a little sticky.
I'll have to adjust that. I don't time out many people. Like, I don't have the need to. I always wanted one of these, if this is what I think it is. It is. I've always wanted one of these. I love Murphy beds. I think they're cool as shit. Yeah, it is a Murphy bed. It's 100% Murphy
What is
bed.
that?
Because I've, for the most part, always lived in places where, like, space is kind of limited. So I've always kind of wanted a, one if I could have faith, it'd be
I never
comfortable.
meant to hurt you, and I cannot endure knowing.
I mean, to
I
be fair,
have.
yes.
This was for the
Faith
best.
would definitely
I'll
make
see
a
you
bed
again.
more comfortable.
Love, your devoted Lawrence.
Oh, I misread your
Hopefully
sentence.
they're
I'm like,
together
all
now.
right. I guess we're just going to talk about
we can
the
hope
dead
for it
chick.
at this point.
All right. Well, I feel like, it's the same as sleeping on a platform bed. Like, if you can kind of wrap your mind around that, like, her
When
name
do you
is
think it was
Ashkin.
taken?
Yes.
Before all this.
It's the same as sleeping on a platform bed. Like, the frame is just a platform that you put a mattress on top of. And usually there's, like, a bungee to hold the mattress on when you fold it. So, like, if you like sleeping on those, you would be comfortable on a Murphy bed as well, for the most part.
Through the chair.
You know?
Yeah. The angle works if you shot him
Which,
yourself.
the new bed frame I got, this is actually the first time I've had a bed that didn't have a box spring. That's like a real bed. And I'm kind of not sure how I feel about it yet. Like, I think I still have a little bit of, like, figuring it out before I, like, feel comfortable getting rid of my box spring. Because my box spring is just, like, in the hall by my bathroom right now. And it's, like, just up against the wall, blocking the light switch. You know. Pay the rent next week. God damn it, give me a moment to fucking read things. Pizza in the frizz. Don't look for me. Goodbye, F. Oh, she leave him? Am I just not paying attention? Was that established in the previous note? Look at bookcase.
Secondhand paperbacks. Old encyclopedias. Dusty. No one's read these in a while.
I don't think they know how to read. Holy shit. I was not expecting
here.
that.
No!
Like, it actually kind of jump scared me a little bit. Oh,
Hey,
that run animation's
stop!
bad.
Leave me alone!
No? Got quick time events, I'm screwed. You know... These running funny. Did I fuck up? No, I got him. God damn it, Bixby. You're a dog. Shouldn't you be more agile and, like, fast? I think they went that away. From the top rope.
Hey!
Bixby coming in with the big elbow.
Ease up, Bigby. We're on the same side here.
I keep adding an S to it.
Son of a bitch. Make me run after you. Why did you run?
I feel like Telltale often has a problem with, like, running.
Why did you run?
I think all of the running animations in
man.
Telltale games look
Because you
kinda
chased
bad.
after me. The fuck was I supposed
I've
to
not
do?
seen one where it looks... Walking Dead's. Their walking animations
I know how
ain't
it
great
looks,
either.
but I had nothing to do
Like,
with
they
it.
all look kind of floaty.
Then who did?
Look, I was just asking
You're
him
covering
about
a
the
lot of
girl.
blood for
That's
saying you
all.
didn't do
When
it.
I mentioned her being dead, he freaked out. I figured someone had told him. How was I supposed to know? Shit. Fucker shot himself right in front of me. I couldn't stop him, man.
But I mean, the gun's not been fired for a week.
You're looking for the
Walking Dead,
woodsman,
they do always
right?
just be walking.
I know where he is.
And dead.
My guy says he's holed up at the Trip Trap. We can go over there right now, the both of us.
I thought the
My
place was called the
employer's
Drip
looking to
Trap.
ask him a few questions too.
Who's your employer?
I can't tell you that. It's confidential. Sorry. Sure you understand.
Nope. Can't say that I do. Come on. You're coming with me.
This could have been easy.
Dead or alive, punk,
Don't
you're
worry.
coming with me.
It still is. Come on.
Dumb.
Dumb? Yeah, it is. Look, it'd be much easier for you
No, I'm D. He's dumb.
You think Bigsby would have an idea of this? There's only but so many fables. You think he would be
He
aware of
almost looked
who?
peaceful.
Who? Snow, I can kind of see up your skirt.
Except
Scoot a
you're
little
lying in
closer for a
dirty
better
alley
look.
With an open wound on the back of your head.
Yep. Where'd they go?
Well, after the one guy hit you, and the other one finished kicking you,
That explains the ribs.
then they jumped into a car and drove off.
The writing for this is pretty
Come on,
snappy.
get
I
up.
do like it. Like, it's got good little funny beats.
Guess we're out of options.
Dee mentioned the Trip Trap.
Then that's where we'll go.
Which-
I'll call a cab.
I feel like this is the kind of story, the way they're setting it up and all, you need to have a little bit of levity. Because this is the kind of story that can get way too dark, way too quick, you know? Like, we found a severed head.
Every time I think
And
I'm
a
getting a
suicide.
handle on what's going on,
Like,
things just get more
You
complicated.
know, this could get dark real quick.
It feels like we're always a step behind.
The woodsman is the only lead we've got. And he was one of the last people to see Faith alive.
Getting spooky.
Getting some
It depends
answers
on your
out of him will
threshold for
start to
spooky.
clear things up.
If you're somebody who finds
I
the
hope you're
supernatural
right.
spooky, less so.
Bigby,
If you're somebody who finds grisly
honest with
murder
me.
spooky,
Who do you think
absolutely.
did this?
See, I don't find
I
this
know it's still
particularly
early,
spooky. Like,
I just feel a step behind.
Faith was in trouble. Afraid of someone. I
I need to find out.
It is nice. Like I said, I love the color palette they use. Like the strong oranges, blues, purple, or pinks.
There's still a lot of questions.
Like they do a lot of that.
Find the woodsman,
and all the
figure
characters
out
have
what
a
he
very
knows,
specific
and go from
kind of
there.
like color pertaining to their
Makes
character.
sense. That's probably
Which
the
is
best
nice.
approach.
You know? I do really like the color here. Like light and shadow being a, you know, being a part of that. Especially with the amount of neon. They're doing a lot of neon, which I like.
I wish there was... Sorry.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's...
No, after you. No, after you.
Nothing. I just...
That's the worst. Who voices
Seeing all
Bixby?
this
I have no
today,
idea.
There are fables that are struggling worse than I'd imagined. We pay
Like,
so much
that's the
attention
worst.
to the
When you're
residents of
flirting with the
woodlands.
honeys, and
You forget there's a
you
whole
go to make your
community
move,
out there to serve.
and you cut each other off, and then it becomes a game
have
of
to
just
turn
like,
to
no, after you. No, after you. I insist, you first. No, you.
I wish there was more.
Please go ahead. I can wait. It's fine.
Isn't
You
how
go
I
first.
thought it would
No,
be.
you.
But Crane runs things his own way.
Then you should do something about it. You are in a position to make a difference.
Obviously, you don't know
Patrolman
what I do
Keller.
all day. Right now, I'm the gatekeeper.
Is that one of our
making sure
partners
none
in
of
the-
these
no,
disenfranchised
Ralph
folks
is
are,
our partner in the
as he
first
puts
part.
it, wasting his time.
If you really want to help, you'll figure out a way.
I don't remember his voice from L.A. Noire. Is Toad Nolan
know.
North?
It's just a broken system. The fables who walk in through the back door like Bluebeard, we have all the time in the world.
There's Ron Jerry.
You try and come in through the front door, through the proper channels, asking for
Okay,
anything,
so
needing
he's
help.
worked on a few.
Well, I turn you away.
Leland.
Now
I've only
things are
played the
worse
first
off
season.
than they've ever been.
He's in Red Dead 2. Okay. So goated actor.
That's not true.
Right. We've had it worse, but not by much.
That's the thing, voice acting, especially if you do
Maybe this
NPCs in
isn't
like
for me.
background.
I thought public service was pure.
You'll figure it out. You're better than I am with this political stuff.
Especially for
That's
NPCs,
not
like
very
they tend to be in a
I
lot of
trust you to
things.
make the right decision.
I hope you're right.
That trap.
Maybe you should handle this one.
That's not a real name.
Yeah.
Don't lie to me.
I should.
Bigby.
3 apples.
Just be careful. Please.
I'm racking my brain to remember what S2G means, and I can't.
The same goes for you.
I will.
Swear to God. Okay. Thank you. My old people brain was just not functioning. It was just like, no, words don't have acronyms. Yup, with the youths. I don't. So, as you may have noticed, there's something missing from my screen. I've deactivated a lot of my social media. Just because I don't like the way companies are right now. You know, who control social media platforms.
What do you want, Sheriff?
Yeah.
Official Fabletown business.
Oh, well, if it's official Fabletown
And I don't
business.
want them to have access to my data, so I'm like slowly going through and like scrubbing everything.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Which is
where
its
he
own
now,
set of
okay?
like.
I just want to know
problems.
the last time he was here. That's all.
Who?
I'm being nice. So try again.
He hasn't
But,
been
like,
here for a few weeks.
I feel so very disconnected from things.
No.
Like the
maybe.
only social medias
I
I'm
don't
like
But,
honestly
yeah, he
still
hasn't been
interacting
here in
with
a while, if
is
he's
like
been here at all, which
are you liar?
I don't
A magic mirror told me he was here. The only social medias I'm
Just like
really
some help.
interacting with right now.
I'll be out of here.
Well, I'd be
are
willing
Blue
to help you
Sky
out of here.
and
Will that help?
Reddit, which is a weird combination. And Reddit, I tend to like in terms of like an information
A lot
repository.
of these walk out the door.
You know?
Yeah, it's called advertising.
Does
We'll get a
Fabletown
refund.
have its own
you.
like
A word's getting out.
brands? 'Cause I'm looking at all of its like references to shit, as far as I can tell.
Whose is that?
Someone
I'm
who
going to
left.
Reddit myself. Timer allotted per day. So I can't do the timer thing because
Someone like
because I'm at
the guy
work all
I'm
day.
looking for?
No,
And
I'm
a lot
telling
of
you,
the
I haven't
the
seen
only
him for a
real
couple
interaction I
days.
have with any other kind of human is social media. Like I'm sitting in a booth by myself all day, so like I kind of need to be able to go on social media. It's used on my phone, yeah. Well, like Reddit kind of has a little bit of everything, you know, like anything you're particularly interested in. Go about info
Let me
for certain
solve the
subs,
mystery
yeah.
for you. They're pickled eggs.
Oh, I know what they are. I'm just trying to figure out why anyone would eat this.
I've never had a pickled egg. I've been to a lot of bars. Ooh, I want macabre cigarettes. Which I feel like is mostly funnier if you're aware of how I keep my cigarettes. Which I feel like I've not shown on camera before.
You guys playing right now?
Nah.
Oh, I know how you do it. I'm always watching.
If you're not playing, then you don't mind if I,
I like because of the way the game's built. He touches it and starts rubbing it, and nothing happens because it's a preset texture. And it had to cut away to swap out the texture to be fucked up. I love that. Actually, I like just
Well, that'd
mildly
be you,
being a
Holly.
dick.
So...
I usually search for camera
WD.
stuff on there. Lately, I've been
No
lurking in the
idea.
ear monitor subreddit.
It's also the first
I've been
letter in
spending
the
a lot of
name.
time on
Yeah, I get it.
on the espresso subreddit because I'm trying to like figure that out a lot. The Husky subreddit is one I'm often on. Heard of pickles using Dr. Pepper combo. How dare you say that to me? That sounds awful. Mostly because I don't like pickles. I'd try it, but why?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Ooh, one with the bald head.
So
and the
I've been
beard.
making a
Never seen him.
I've been making a drink lately that I'm really enjoying. Man, I wish I hadn't wiped that away. Give it a sip. I'd taste it out of curiosity if somebody else had one. I wouldn't make it for myself. That sounds terrible.
But there's only one right next to you.
But I've been doing
gonna order
an ounce
something?
of
Or you just
grenadine,
here to bother my
my homemade
customers?
grenadine, an ounce of lime juice, and a Coca-Cola. And it's nice because it turns
You
the
know what
Coca-Cola
I
into like a
mean.
tart, like citrusy,
Midas Gold.
nice drink.
You
Like
want
other than like
wine?
normal just sugar and spice of Coca-Cola. I don't know what she asked me. I wasn't
Sure.
paying attention.
I think they have some at the bar down the street.
It's so good. Also, 100%
funny.
make your own grenadine.
Yep. Think it's
Like,
fucking hilarious.
It's one of the best things to like throw over other stuff.
It was all right.
And it's fairly easy to make. It's just you have to kind of look.
Come on, guys.
Like you just kind
I
of
don't
have to
wanna
look
be
around
here.
for one
You
of
don't
the
want me
ingredients.
here.
Of course, it's a little
The sooner
less
you answer
common.
my questions, the
Pomegranate
sooner I'll be out of here.
molasses. Was she just taking the longest fucking piss? Which, by the way, I believe in New York City, it is illegal to serve food or drink and not have a public bathroom. or a
Holly,
bathroom
you're
for
out of paper
customers,
towels and...
regardless of whether they're a regular customer or not. I believe most states actually have that same kind of rule. But yeah, no, make your own grenadine. It is awesome.
Saved your beer for you. Holly wanted to clear it, but I said no. You'll be back.
But you
Now,
get
here
pomegranate
you are.
molasses, orange blossom water, pomegranate juice, and white sugar, and just pretty much throw it in a pan and let it like combine and simmer, and you have grenadine.
Well, Woody, that makes two of us.
But like it is wonderful. It has like a nice like tart.
Decided to switch seats.
My Aaron have customers only rules for bathrooms. It's weird. Yeah. Well, customers only makes sense. Like it's not great, but it makes sense.
Look, it's been a long fucking day, and I'm starting to get a little
Like
cranky.
I don't love it, but
I've
like
got
if you're gonna
questions.
draw the line, I think
Not
it's
leaving
fine
without
to like
answers.
reserve it for patrons. It sucks.
Maybe he don't want to talk to you.
But
I
like I
don't
feel
like
like if
him
you're gonna
telling
draw
me
a
that.
line, that's a reasonable one. Having one where it's like for regulars is weird. But you can circumvent a lot of rules like that in states, particularly like New York and Pennsylvania, I believe, by having your establishment not
Just a
be a
minute ago,
bar,
no
but a
one seemed to
private
know who you
club.
were.
Yeah.
It's a private club. You can do a lot of
Everyone knows
things.
you. Big bad wolf. Now I'm the bad guy and you're a sheriff. Kind of fucking world is that, huh?
Not exactly comfortable with it either, but hey, you play the hand you're dealt.
Well, some folks are forced to play with shit.
That's a lovely image.
Guess you want to know about the girl.
Amongst other things, sure.
I'd walked past her place for weeks. She didn't look like it.
But yeah, like you can put grenadine on like ice cream. You can put it in coffee. You can put it in anything. It is pretty much a simple syrup, like it's a sugar syrup, but it goes on everything. And it's so wonderful. It has a lovely
Finally get
like
up the
fresh
nerve to
tartness
do it.
to it, especially pomegranate
There you
molasses.
are, fucking things up for me. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I wasn't there to save her.
What are you talking about exactly?
Like it is so worth it to make your own.
Grandmother, I was there to rob him. But when I showed up, you were already there, lying in the bed. I only saved her because I thought you might give me a reward.
Oh, I like that,
She
like
didn't give
deep
me
lore.
Except a bunch of people
Like
thinking I'm
it's such a
something I
simple thing. Like even
played along
like
as
even
long
if you
as I
don't
could.
drink, because I know Jabu, you're
Only
not
thing I
really a
managed to
big
get from it was
drinker.
a free drink every now and again. Not a good that did.
Did you
Green
kill
grenadine
Faith?
ban. It's not my
The
recipe.
girl you were
If it were my recipe, I'd be a bit more comfortable with that.
No.
But even like
No,
non-alcoholic
I was here.
mocktails, like
Doesn't
the
look
popular
good
one
when a
being
girl you're
Shirley
just
Temple,
smacking
grenadine's
around
a
shows up
component
dead
of it.
hours
And
later.
it's real easy to use that to like kind of bump something up.
dead?
Next step, your own recipe. Yeah.
Bigby, listen, I'm a piece of shit, okay? I know that.
Yeah,
I hit
100%.
that girl, I did.
Like that's why it's so
shouldn't
worth it
have,
to make your own. It
I
takes
didn't
like 2
kill her.
minutes. It lasts for
believe
like
me,
2 or 3
right?
weeks in the fridge.
They're gonna string
You
me
know,
up, Bigby.
like it is
You
wonderful.
said it looks fucking bad. It looks really
I
bad,
do
but
it
I didn't
8
do
ounces
it.
pomegranate
He was here.
juice. I use
That's the fucking
pre-bottled
truth,
pomegranate
Sheriff.
juice.
You
The
see?
palm juice is pure
Bigby,
pomegranate.
please.
It's easier than fucking
You
peeling and
can't.
juicing one.
They'll throw me down
Sue
the
me.
witching well. That's what they'll
I only
do.
have but so many
And I
hours left
didn't
in this
do it.
godforsaken
You
rock.
know
I'm not going
that.
to spend it, fucking juicing a pomegranate. So, like,
Hey,
hopefully there's
stop.
sugar-free kind I can find.
This isn't what
so
I
the
want.
store-bought ones are usually bad.
Shut the fuck up, Woody!
The popular one is
Shit
called
ain't just about
Roses,
you. It's about this
and it is
fucking
awful.
lapdog.
It is red
Come
flavor.
sniffing around this part of town when
The reason I say
fucks in
make
the
your own,
woods
and
need a
also this is the kind of
shakedown.
thing where, like,
Ain't
at
that right,
most
Bigby?
you put a bar spoon or 2 in.
You're backing the wrong guy. If you saw what I saw last night, you'd know that.
What I see is someone who wouldn't be here if I was
Tasty
the one
Red 40,
needing the law
exactly.
for some help.
This is the kind of thing where,
Sister
like,
goes
you
missing.
can
No one
use
gives
it
two
like a
shits
bar spoon,
about her.
like a little
Paperwork,
spoonful of it. It's
waiting
not that
rooms,
much
and
sugar.
that bitch Snow White looking right
Like, to make a
past
bottle
me,
of
then
it,
ushering
it's
me
a
out the
cup of
fucking
sugar.
door.
Anyone tell you you've got a big fucking
like a
mouth?
cup of sugar, 8 ounces of pomegranate
It gets
juice,
bigger.
1 tablespoon of pomegranate molasses, and 1 teaspoon, or half a teaspoon of orange blossom water. And honestly, you can omit the orange blossom water if you're really honest. What the fuck is this?
Should have walked out of here when you had the chance.
Come on, you're scaring the lady.
Don't worry about me.
How did she get hotter? You ever been in a bar fight and just hit a motherfucker with a silly on a cool Tuesday morning? Really, I have no idea what monster this is supposed to be. Other than just big and ugly. Oh shit. I stabbed that motherfucker with a Am I supposed to be doing things or am I just getting my ass whooped at this point? It don't help or not, Woodsman. And yeah, I guess these are his friends, so like I get it. Oh. Am I whooping out? I thought they were gonna save this for like episode 5. Get him! Kick him right in his fat ribs. There's a little flat butt. I wasn't prepared for quick time events, but goddamn it if I ain't gonna do them.
He's had enough.
Is he Grendel? Is he Grendel? Because I'm ripping off his arm, so I assume he's Grendel.
I'm the lapdog, huh? Here. Fetch.
You fucking monster!
He started it. Chaz was a gas. Yeah, dude was throwing me all over the place.
Whiskey.
Like,
double.
Everybody, they were all big and tough, but I rip off somebody's arm and now they're like, I'm the asshole. No, 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 no.
Shit.
It's not like you were gonna pay for it anyway.
I love the guy just quietly sobbing in the background. That's how most of my time's at the bar end.
Is this the type of treatment I can expect if I let you take me in?
No. If you come quietly, you'll be treated with respect. But if it turns out that you killed that girl, well, you know what that means.
That's what happens when you call me a lapdog. These derogatory dog statements.
I got $100 for the first bloke that can tell me something about a girl named.
Fuck, read the room, dumb shit.
Fuck.
Also, what took you knocked me out and then left? How the fuck did this take? Like, how the fuck did I get here before you and rip a whole arm off? Okay, that was a bit extra. Feel like he's the better Like, I don't think the woodsman did it.
Fuck,
I
man.
think it's too
That's
obvious.
Not necessary.
Shit.
He's the one you want, not me.
Your brother won't be saving you this time. Come
I'd
on.
love it if he came
You're
up behind
under
him and
arrest.
whacked him in the back of the head
I
again.
didn't do it.
And you got
How to make a
nothing to
dash.
worry about.
Like a dashboard kind of dash? Well, that's the thing. It's like, once again, this goes back to my whole thing of like playing the game and not playing the meta of the game. Even in that snap moment, I'm like, well, the woodsman's too obvious of an answer. Like, no, what the fuck? Why is it all
Do
jittery?
anything stupid, and I'll throw you down the witching well myself.
I feel like the woodsman is too obvious of a red herring. So, like, I love that little egg. Oh no, somebody I care about is gonna be dead. Is it Snow White? Toad? Son of Toad? Beauty, it's your mom. No! Mother! Mother, no! TJ would dead. That's the thing. Toad Jr., son of Toad. Like, I don't know how dark this story is going to get. I actually think I know because of context clues, but that's not the point. Oh, shit. I didn't know. I thought it was going to be Beauty. Oh, shit. Bruh.
We had something very special.
What the fuck? Snow White. It was Snow White.
Where's your brother?
Fuck you! Give me one good reason I should tell you anything.
Oh, I'm ripping off everybody's arms
Serial
now.
killer.
Oh my.
A serial killer? Oh god, and it's one of us.
Also, I really
Wait.
love the idea.
The woodsman's still walking the streets.
We've got to put a lid on this. If you can't manage it, I'll find someone who can.
I found out where she's been staying.
I know she's here. You must have seen her. What are the two of you hiding?
I think he's horny.
Not saying anything.
Doesn't matter. Maybe you just want to punish someone. We can
This dude
arrange
looks like
that.
he would be trying to get me to fucking play music on his
What
rap.
did you do?
track.
Friend
Like,
on friend. At the end of the end.
I thought Snow White was gonna be like our, like...
Jeez.
Honestly, I thought she was, possibly she was the killer.
Is
But
that
I don't
you?
think I'm right about that. That is a hell of a fucking ending. I'll give them that. That is a... Alright. I gave Faith money. Me and 44% of players. You and 22% of players lied and said you hadn't seen Beauty. Yeah, I'm not feeling great about that decision. You and 55% of players went to go help Toad before Prince Lawrence. You did not... Oh, we could have prevented his death? Who's your prime suspect? I don't even know who the fuck this is. Or this. This dude doesn't even look like he's in the right game. You and 19.8% of players point at your finger at Faith's pimp. I reckon that's Faith's pimp. I'll be honest, and follow me on this. I don't think the killer's on this board. I think all of these, because I don't know who this is, so I'm going to exclude him. But the pimp, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Prince Lawrence, and the woodsman, all of them seem like too easy of an answer. Less so him because he's dead, but he could have killed her and then himself, but then he wouldn't have been able to kill Snow White. But there's magic, so there's fuckery afoot. Magic always has fuckery. You can quote me on that. Tweedledee and Tweedledum are henchmen. They are 100% henchman coded. So I don't think it's them. The woodsman, like I said, I think it's too easy to say it's him. I think that that's a red herring. The pimp also seems way too easy. I have no idea who the fuck this is supposed to be. And once again, they don't even look like they're in the right game. It looks like he came from Twisted Metal Black. Like, who did you arrest? When it came down to the wire, you and 53. Okay, so I'm a little bit in the majority for Tweedledee. Okay. Join the discussion now. Visit the Wolf Among Us community pages. I'm willing to bet this is very dead. Okay, previous menu. So I really like that. Like, to be fair, I think this might be, so far, like, one of the better Telltale experiences I've had. Which, realistically, it's, The Walking Dead Season 1 is the only other Telltale experience I've had. So, like, kind of limited, but... Remember, I went, no, you guys... Snow, wait! Might have some post about the second game if it ever releases. Yeah, because isn't this one of the ones that they were working on when the studio folded? Like, wasn't this one of the, like, one of the last things they were working on was Season 2 of this? Coming out this year. Zagbu, when you listen to me, we all wanted to come out this year. Doesn't mean it will. You have to prepare yourself. Realistic expectations. You can't hype up The Wolf Among Us 2 in your heart of hearts, because it's probably not going to happen. You have to prepare yourself for that reality. A cold, cruel Wolf Among Us-less world. That was a very difficult phrase to say. Oof, my back. But yeah, no, I actually kind of like this the most out of the Telltale games I've played. Like, out of The Walking Dead and this, like, this kind of better. The Walking Dead, I felt like everybody kind of, like... Everybody went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick. I know it's saying a lot because I literally just ripped a monster's arm off. But, like, you know. It is what it is. Ignoring that. Book of Fables. Let's see what the extras we got are. We got Bigsby, renowned big bad wolf. He's known for tormenting pigs and girls in red hoods, but is trying to put those dark days behind him. Bigby now acts as Fabletown Sheriff and remains in his human form, mostly. However, due to his rough past, the citizens of Fabletown are slow to trust him. Bigsby is determined to show that he truly changed, but some instincts are too hard to control. Snow White. Snow White may seem cold. We're on it for sure if it'll release this year's another question. I thought the people who bought Telltale folded again, though. Like, I thought the studio collapsed again. Admittedly, I don't keep up with it, so I might be misremembering, but I thought it folded up a second time after they bought the rights to everything. But this stems from her life of mistreatment and abuse back in the homelands. After escaping assault and imprisonment, not to mention an attempt on her life, she married Prince Charming. It wasn't long before Snow discovered that Charming cheated on her with her strange sister Rose Red, and she divorced him. After the Exodus, Snow focused her attention on setting up a safe haven for fables in the New World. She now serves as the assistant to the deputy mayor of Fabletown. So is she the assistant of the assistant? I believe whatever you say. The Woodsman. The Woodsman is one of the few men who went toe-to-toe with Bigby in the Black Forest days and lived to tell the tale. In an attempt to save Little Red Riding Hood, he split the great wolf's belly open with his axe and filled him full of rocks and threw the beast into the river. To his dismay, His popularity has faded. Even his name is forgotten. He is only known as the Woodsman. I swear I remember hearing something about that, but once again, I could be misremembering and confusing it with something else. Faith, Donkey Skin Girl, or Ass Skin. Faith, otherwise known as the Donkey Skin Girl, made it through the exodus from the magical homeland with the clothes on her back, her husband, and nothing else. She was once a beautiful princess, happily married to Prince Lawrence of a neighboring kingdom. Her life should have had a happy ending. But the mundane city of New York wasn't kind to her, or her marriage. With no money, Faith found herself turning tricks to make the rent for a cheap apartment on the outskirts of Fabletown. She had a difficult life, but she did what she could to survive in an unfamiliar world. Askin. Beauty. Caring wife. Beauty and her husband, Beast, once lived in an enchanted castle, but they were forced to flee the homelands in the Exodus, leaving all of their wealth behind. Now they live in a modest studio in Fabletown, New York. Modest studio means that it costs like $10,000 a month, and is only 5 feet wide. Tough times are hard. With Beast working multiple jobs to pay the bills, the couple have the longest lasting relationship of all the fables. Beast, concerned husband, not a thought behind those eyes. Not a single thought. Just vibes. That is a himbo face if I've ever seen one. He really just be staring at. As soon as I said it, he looked at me and it made me concerned. Beast and his wife, Beauty, left everything behind when they escaped the homelands in the Exodus. Beef. Without his former wealth, Beast must pick up extra work to make ends meet. He is able to get around Fabletown without a glamour most of the time, but if Beauty gets too angry with him, he becomes more beastly by the minute. Growing horns and large teeth, despite the occasional bickering, the two are truly in love and have the longest lasting relationship of anyone in Fabletown. Yeah, but she's out tomcatting around on you, you big dumb piece of meat. Mr. Toad, Slumlord. Damn. I didn't know it was like that. Mr. Toad is a superintendent for a defunct tenement on the edge of Fabletown proper. Because he's a 3.5 foot tall talking amphibian. Wow, they just called him out, yeah. Toad, he's a landlord. He's clearly a piece of shit. Toad is required by Fabletown law to keep his family and himself magically glamour to appear human. The problem is, Toad isn't too concerned with what the law is. It has to be reminded often. Damn, I didn't know Toad was a piece of shit, though. Colin, couch surfer. Colin, better known as one of the 3 little pigs, back in the homelands, they were harassed by the big bad wolf, who blew down Colin's house of straw. Well, yeah, you built a house out of straw, you fucking idiot. What did you think would happen? After the Exodus, Colin and the other fables, who couldn't pass for human, were sent to live at the farm in upstate New York. Unable to stand such a boring life, Colin constantly makes trips down to Fabletown to bother Bigby. He is also caught and sent back to the farm, but he doesn't let that stop him. Live your dreams, Colin. Ichabod Crane. Hailing from the haunted town of Sleepy Hollow. Drop of movement. He bothers Bixby. Yeah, like that's the thing. It's like, yeah, if you're gonna bother... Well, he did make the joke of like, you know, you blew down my house. Which is partly on you because you made your fucking house out of straw, asshole. You would mess around with Ichabod Crane? Absolutely not. I just looking at this motherfucker, I want to shove him in a locker. I'm not even a bully. Like, I have made a prototype of movement for 2 out of the 3 AI types. Nice. One more. Hailing from the haunted town of Sleepy Hollow. Also, I'm fairly certain I know Sleepy Hollow is a real place, because I briefly dated a girl from there. I'm fairly certain Ichabod Crane was a real dude, or based off a real dude. He's been deputy mayor of Fabletown for nearly... And that girl, she was Ichabod Crane. The third type is just the first, but in the air. The third is just the first, but with blackjack and hookers. Yeah, it's like upstate New York, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to think of a good joke with the Headless Horseman, and I got nothing. Been deputy mayor of Fabletown for nearly 115 years. Crane is a bundle of nerves and takes his job very seriously, though that doesn't mean he always does it well. As one of Fabletown's elite, Crane is often blind to the troubles of the less well-off citizens. Overall, Crane is authoritarian, cowardly, and always hiding something. Yeah, I want to topple this fucking bullshit mayor. Buffkin. Buffkin is the talking winged monkey from the Land of Oz. Now, as Fabletown's librarian, he spends his time reading and stealing the deputy mayor's booze. He's prone to mischief, so when something goes wrong, he assumes he'll receive the lion's share of the blame. He's helpful when he wants to be, but most of the time he'd rather be drinking. Someone would have fired him a long time ago, but he's the only one who can make sense of the filing system. Fabletown. Fabletown is a community located in the Bullfinch Street in Manhattan's Upper West Side. I forgot places have the same name sometimes. Sleepy Hollow, California don't sound right. Something about that just sounds wrong. Do regular people, or Mundies, it appears to be an ordinary New York neighborhood, but it's really the home of fables from many worlds. And within the business office at the Woodland lies massive cavern, vast library, hundreds of magical items, immense power. All non-human fables live upstate New York, extension, yeah, whatever. The farm. Fable is home to fables. Fable is home to fables. That's a... How many more of these do I fucking have? God, there's so many. So many. I missed one. Oh, who the fuck's this guy? Bluebeard. Okay. Bluebeard managed to escape the homelands with his riches intact. He used to be one of the wealthiest fables in New York. The Fabletown government depends on his generous ambition. As a former serial killer, he claims his days of decapitating his brides are over. And even if he was able to leave his violent ways in the homelands, that hadn't stopped him from making the occasional trip down the crooked lane. There's a thing you don't hear too often. Oh, I was right, it is Grendel. Okay. The police. Oh, no, Mundies, okay. There's a phrase, though, you don't hear too often. Ex-serial killer, or what? How did they phrase it? Because I've already lost the word. Former serial killer. You don't really hear former serial killer. It's kind of the thing you don't stop, you don't retire. You kind of am always a serial killer if that was your line of work, you know? Like, once and always kind of thing. Okay, so once again, though, after reading his bio, where it's like beheaded brides and Bluebeard and former serial killer and all that, also seems like a red herring. So I don't. Once again, I'm gonna go back to my thought of none of the people who we have as suspects are the person who did it. Welcome to Fabletown. Wolf in Sheriff's Clothing. The Long Goodbye. This one. Frog and the Prince. Panic in the Parlors. A Light Snowfall. Damn. Return Attorney. Okay, here. Perhaps a Plagiarizer. Who's a plagiarizer? Are you accusing me of being a plagiarizer? What the shit? All right, I think that's where we're going to leave it tonight. Just went well. I'm fairly happy with that. Game good. Stream work. Only had one tech crash. Oh no, someone's stealing the serial killer style. That's what I'm saying. I think it's a red herring. And I believe they call that a copycat. Yeah, no, I think this all went fairly well. I was actually very nervous about getting back to this because it had been long enough, and like I know the last stream, like I had a bunch of huge tech problems, and it worried me. Wait, was there? Oh no, absolutely not. Set uses cookies. The Expanse. Okay. Anywho. The more I know the feeling. Yeah, like, I was very nervous about it, because, like, I know I had a bunch of tech issues the last time, and like I said, I wasn't sure how it would feel to kind of get back into the swing of it, so. But yeah. I will be back Thursday with the next part of Wolf Among Us. There will be more wolves among us. There are wolves in them there hills. Ooh, Thursday. Yeah. But I figure this would be a good game to, like, I think it's 5 chapters long, so, or 5 episodes long, so it'll be 5 streams more than likely. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for lurking. I see you. I know you're there. I appreciate you. We'll be back Thursday, like I said. I hope you all have a lovely middle of your week. And I will catch you all later. Thank you for being here, Zagbu. Thank you for the gifted sub and resubbing. I greatly appreciate both of those. Thank you. And also, August, thank you for being here. Thank you, Griff, Lovely Bear, Moth. Got to talk to Moth for a minute. That was great. But I hope you all have a lovely day. Hudson is on the prowl again. I think he wants to go out. My little pain in the ass. I'll catch you all later. I hope you all have a lovely middle of your week. I will catch you. Bye. Terrified because I haven't had a skill check in a second. So he can't get me in here, so I can just be like, just back and forth. And that's hubris. My only issue with something like that is if you redeem that.
Quick, get in here before more of them come.
Also, yes, that's very much like that. I'm the Batman. I'm not concerned if more of them come. Let them come. Let them come here.
Batman, I'm over here.
Let them come.